Hi everyone, in this video we're going to review Edna. Edna used to get a really bad rap. She had this reputation of being one of the worst characters in the game, nobody wanted to play with, but then there was an update and Edna became good, and now you see a bunch of Ednas running around on the map. So here we go, let's look at the stats. Passive, Spiky Touch. When receiving damage in close range, Edna will sting her opponent, reflecting part of this damage back. This is really useful. This is something that was added that made Edna a little bit better and more useful to have on the map. Second thing is the spiky trap. Edna uses her quills to get traps on the ground, and these traps damage and slow your opponents. There are some grammatic problems with this sentence, Zooba, so you should definitely correct your grammar mistakes here. Edna uses her quills to set a traps on the ground that damages and slows opponents. I think an extra S at the end of the word traps. Anyway, you get the point. You get 3 traps at a time, just like 3 eggs that Lizzie gets, and just like Lizzie's eggs. The problem with these traps is that these traps are not invisible. They dim up a little bit, but you can clearly see them if you're an opponent, and you can avoid them. So when you're setting up these traps, part of the strategy should be to hide them in a way that others can't see them. And how do you do that? You put these traps up in grass. That's what you gotta do. Anyway, let's look at our upgrades. We're in level 17 right now, nowhere close to getting level 18. We need a lot of tokens. In items, we have the pheromone essence, Molotov bomb, holy sandals, and vampire teeth. In weapons, we have a bomb with medium range. Nothing awesome, but works. Then we have the bow, which is the most useful tool that Edna has. This is that shower bow. Like, you shoot an arrow up in the sky and a shower of arrows comes down, rains down on people. And I have tried to max the radius of this. I think it's really important because the bigger the radius, the more you can get people hurt by it because they can't escape it very quickly. But I do need some cooldown that's quick also, since that's our best weapon. We want it to cool down quickly. In spear, this is a shooting spear. It auto aims. If you just tap a spear facing a person's direction, you don't have to really worry too much about aiming it perfectly. It'll typically hit the other person, the opponent, unless they're really running and walking around too fast. Next up, we have skins. This is naked Edna with nothing on, and it's not that great of a character. It doesn't look great, in my opinion. This, I think, is one of the best skins, which is the Explorer Edna. You unlock that, I think, at level 11. It's just a free skin that you get. Then we have Hug Me Edna. Make what you will of that. You know, green and brown. It's an interesting combination. My favorite is what I have equipped, which is the Thunderstorm Edna, and a lot of people like the Pyromancer Edna also. I think it's cool too, but I do like Thunderstorm better. And lastly, we have the Leprechaun Edna, which has a nice color like a salmon orange to her hair. Looks nice, but still, this in my opinion is the best one. So health, not that great. 11,000. Damage, not that great. 8,000. Speed, not that great at 83. So you can see the stats are not that great all across the board. Let's select her and let's play our first solo game in Central Zoo. We are already in an area that I like. Ice is always great because you move fast. There's lots of weapons usually laying around. There's often a guard or two, as you can see here. Exactly 2 guards. Here's what the traps look like. They do take up a bit of the power, and 3 traps can easily kill a guard, so you don't even need a weapon for it like I just showed you. Alright, now here's that arrow that I was talking about. The bow and arrow is awesome. Lots of shooting arrows come down at you with a huge radius that I have unlocked. Works flawlessly, works great. I love that weapon. And here we have our spear. You shoot the spear, you get an idea for the range, and you get an idea for the range of the bomb here on the side. There you go. So that's the range of the bomb, and this is our range. Pretty nice for the spear. Alright, so the bomb and the spear are kind of long range, which gives you the clue and the hint of keeping, you know, your distance from all your other players. Now, you do want to hide your spikes. Nobody wants these spikes anywhere near them, right? And nobody also wants these spikes if they can see them. So here we are. We got our spikes. We got our health kits. We got a couple of quick kills, 2 guards, 1 I think Nyx we just got, and we're doing all right. And we'll get all these spikes, and look at that. The pheromone really helps out. All right, we let that Jade run away. They raised the flag real quick. Wasn't a good idea. I should have followed up on her a little bit better, but I'm just gonna lace up this health kit so nobody can get it, and if they get it, they're gonna get a stinger. Nice trap. Oh, there you go. You're still going at it. This guy. Alright, so we did find that Jade. Sorry, Jade. I know you were low level, but if you're playing with the big guns, you know, you're gonna get it. So, this is another one. Let's just lace him up. And I feel like people are gonna be coming here, so I don't want anybody to get this. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Ooh. There goes another one. Alright, so we're doing okay with Edna. Okay, we're doing alright, we're doing alright. Ooh, and he's got... There you go. So you gotta use the trap strategically. You gotta get these guys. Bong. There goes our Brucey Bruce and our Stevie Steve. Alright, what do you want to do, Nyx? What do you want to do? Don't want this, Nyx. Don't want none of this smoke. You're too small. You're not gonna like what's gonna happen. So you can see I got 8 kills with Edna already. This Nyx really is trying to, you know, go, and I had to wrap him up right there. So 9 kills. That's Edna for you. Really good with traps. If you get to learn how to place those traps strategically, be behind those traps, use that shower arrow energy, that's going to be awesome. That's the best tool that Edna has in her arsenal. And if you do all of these things correct, her shortcomings, which are her health, her movement speed, her shortcomings, and her low damage, though her shortcomings can be overcome if you play smart using her tools the right way. And that's all we have for Edna. Let us know what you think of Edna in the comments below, and until next time, peace.